not be silent. I will always worship you. As long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. And I will not be silent. I will always worship you. You, as long as I am breathing, I will always worship you. You, as I will not be silent. I will always worship you. Ooh, here's my worship. Oh, all of my worship. Receive my worship. Oh, all of my worship.
Woo!
Good afternoon,
definitely. What a great way to kick off the show.
Yes,
For the creatives performing right here and giving us amazing performance, guys. Those voices, Amy. Those voices,
Thank
Miguel.
you so much for opening up the show. You know, it felt like a Sunday. Today is a Monday. It is the 1st of July.
July, it's Mandela
Monday.
month, baby. And it's my birthday month.
I know. You know, I'm a January in the beginning,
Yeah.
with a middle. Bruh, come on, eh?
What a great way to kick off the show. It's a Monday afternoon. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new month. It's a brand new week. And it's a brand new hour. This is Ekse. Here to Sogam the Sky. We're taking you all the way up until 5 p.m. Thank you so much for choosing us. We've got incredible guests in the building. We'll be joined by Actor Malibongwe Mdwaba, who's not here to talk about his acting skills. He's an incredible actor, but he's not here to tell us more about that. He's here to tell us more about his upcoming event taking place on the 6th of July at Khayelitsha Sivivane Center, which is called Indibano Encounters. This is an amazing event. If you want to find out more about that, to make sure you stick around.
You know, that's actually brilliant because I want to stick around and ask him some questions
Definitely.
about what is happening. But you know what? Isn't there a little bit more that we should do? Something about trending news.
Trending news,
Yes,
definitely, yeah.
Yes. So right now, guys, if you do stay tuned, do not go anywhere. We're going to link you up a little with trending news, what is happening in and around Cape Town. And if you like me and you want to actually know what is a little bit more going on about me or Sonalo, check us out on Twitter. There's _live. That's Twitter, and Ekse at Cape Town TV, Facebook. And if you want to check us out on our email, that is at Cape Town.
Ekse
at CapetownTV.org. Thanks, Sonalo.
Or call us 021-448-0448. It's the number you should be dialing right now if you'd like to be a guest right here on the show.
Yeah.
We also have Ulita, who has his own brand creating jewelry. I know you're excited about that.
I'm excited about that because a buddy told me it's his birthday also today.
Today, which is amazing.
Yo, it's so quiet, no? Like he's gonna come on his day to celebrate with us.
That's incredible. If you want to stick around, make sure you stick around for that. But right now, it's time for some trending news.
Yeah.
Yes, it's that time again where we talk all things trending news. As we're all about making sure that you are up to date with what's happening around the world. So, Miguel, Wat gaan aan?
It did not go nice here in the observatory. Did you hear?
No.
Yo, guys, what happened was Western Cape Police has launched a manhunt. For 3 armed men who allegedly shot and killed 2 people and injured another at a party in Cape Town. Why, guys? Why? Can't we just party and have a little time for once in our lives, you know? So police said they have ruled out the possibility that the murders could be related to an ongoing gang war. So the circumstances of the double murder is under investigation. The shoot took place on Saturday morning at a recreational hall in Observatory. Unknown suspects entered the venue and shot at people who attended the party. Two male persons were killed and 1 was injured and admitted to hospital. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe. Just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Where we are. I'm going to be scared to come to work.
You cannot.
In our days,
I'll be your bodyguard.
Please be my bodyguard. While on the other side, Ntando Duma, which is an amazing TV personality, has celebrated his second birthday of Usibahle, who's her daughter. Well, it's great to see Abazali, who are celebrities, coming together to celebrate his birthday in Ndodekazi.
Nice.
Well, get to spice all the drama with baby daddy. Ntando Duma managed to move on and focus on her adorable daughter Sibahle. It seems as if Ntando Duma and Junior Diroka, who is a rapper and a DJ, made peace for little Sibahle's sake and came together to give their child the best birthday ever. Usibahle, who is one of the cutest celeb babies in the world, celebrated his second birthday over the past weekend, and it was a very festive, colorful party. The party was the cutest party regardless of the issues that Undando and Junior Diroka had together. About the child.
Just look at
I'm glad. You know what? A month, this child cost about 20,000.
Yeah.
Imagine how much the birthday cost, because I remember the first birthday was actually 100,000.
Really? They go out. Yeah. 100,000.
They can pay my fees.
Shoes? Yeah.
They can pay my fees with that. They can buy me a car,
Your
rent
house.
an apartment.
Apartment? No,
What-
no apartment, a house, bruh.
What are some of the
With a
things
room
that
and a view and a pool.
what are some of the things that caught your attention over the weekend?
Over the weekend, did you know the Spice Girls is coming back, bruh?
Really?
Really, really.
Are you
Yo,
excited about that?
I like Scary Spice, and I've always been a Scary Spice fan. Which
Yeah.
Spice were you all the time, back in the
I
day?
was never a fan of Spice Girl.
Why
I don't know why. My cousin sister used to watch it, and I would just sit there and probably play games on my phone. But I'm so glad that there are
But
people.
you know what, right? Posh Spice is not in the mix.
It's nothing mixed, right?
No, but you know why? She's just gonna do her thing. She's doing her thing with all the Victoria's Secret models and stuff like that, you know. But guys, catch you after this.
And we are back. This is Ekse White Show on Cape Town TV. It's the 1st of July. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new month. And this is Ekse taking you all the way up until 5 p.m. Starla J and the beautiful Amy taking you until 5. Join us right now on social media. We are, of course, at Ekse_live on Twitter, and of course on Facebook at Ekse on Cape Town TV. Right now, we're joined by someone who it's his birthday today.
Yeah.
It's his birthday, ladies and gents. And he decided to come right here on the show and be with us on his birthday. He's, of course, a creative. He's part of the art industry. He's making amazing jewelry
And
using
he will
his
show
skills.
you. He will show
Amazing.
you, yeah.
Okay, Litha, welcome on the show.
Hello.
It's a pleasure having you. I must say, I love the swag. I am I adore the swag. When you walked into our offices, I thought he was a designer. I was like, he looks like a designer.
I'm flattered, so flattered.
Thank you so much. Welcome on the show. You've got a brand that you've created yourself. But before we talk about the brand, take us through who you are, Litha Usukapi, and how did you get into the creative space?
Okay, so Litha is a guy from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
But I grew up in Cape Town. I think I moved to Cape Town when I was probably like 5 or 6 to stay with my mother. Yeah, that's what I mean. So I've been there ever since then. And then the creative process, I would say, like, it was always something that's in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like growing up, I was such a loner, so I just turned my boredom into like crafty stuff. That's basically how.
That's amazing.
So tell me about your brand though. Where does the name come from and how did that all come about?
Oh, it's actually such a funny story.
Okay, talk to me.
So the name Qeps, right? It's actually a tag that we created, me and my friends in Mandalay.
Yeah.
So it's basically a sound effect that can mean almost anything, like depending on how you use the
So
sound.
try me. If I'm gonna be like taxi and then you're gonna be like
Okay, Qeps.
Okay,
So yeah, even like for example, if I wanna say okay, I'll go home quickly and come back, I'll be like okay, got my place Qeps and I'm back.
Oh,
yeah,
Like, you
that's
see something
why,
like
that's
that,
why,
like use it
yeah.
like anyhow.
Yeah. What
So,
inspires you as an individual? I want you to take us through some of the creatives, some of the pieces that you've made.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
for
another
us.
one.
What do you use to make this?
Okay, so like for this piece, I used leather, I used copper, and I used wood, which is mahogany.
Yeah.
And yeah, like everything is from its raw form.
Yeah.
I just like put my thoughts into it, and I just create something like that.
Yeah, did you see a gap? What made you to use leather and all of those things to make this creative? What gap did you see in the market?
Actually, like it's so funny. I didn't see a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that when I was still doing my first year, we actually built a model. So I had some leftover material. That's how I got to like use leather.
Yeah.
So for my first piece I made from like recycled material, and I had leather, copper,
Wow.
and some
This
beads.
piece
yeah.
is actually for a couple, you said.
Yeah.
It's for a couple.
I like that
yeah.
it's actually like you can put it together and it's like me completing you.
Yeah, when people are getting married and then like we are like,
Names are in
wow.
the future, guys.
I see you. I see you.
So you do know about like, I know I shouldn't like maybe say this, but like, you know, First Thursdays is coming up, and I was wondering if you're gonna actually like, you know, showcase some of your work over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually know about First Thursday.
Yeah, yeah.
And unfortunately, I won't be showcasing my stuff there, but I will be there.
Okay.
Because I'm still trying to find a way how I can actually become a part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like getting a stall.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanna go and just like inquire about that a bit more.
So how do you
awesome.
advertise this? Because you said you're not showcasing this coming First Thursdays, and you would like,
Yeah.
you'd love to be part of that.
Yeah.
How do you advertise yourself as a creative?
Okay, so I make a lot of use of social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like Instagram, Facebook, and I'm also very, very, very keen on like using word of mouth.
Yeah.
So like whenever I go, if I see like you look like you could wear my stuff, I
Yes.
talk to you and
Yeah.
I just try and show you what I have.
Yeah.
So,
So,
if someone
yeah.
wears your stuff, you want to look like a model type, or you want to look more like jewelry towards that? How would you want to like showcase it? Like think about the, you know, the graphics that will come out into
Yeah,
your
the
video.
look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I
okay.
mean?
So I'm a huge hip hop fan.
Yeah. So you
Yeah, I
want
think
that?
I think we can tell. We
Oh.
can feel from the
Yeah.
swag.
Yeah, from the swag, yeah.
So like I like my pieces to actually have that hip hop feel to it.
Oh yeah,
And like in the sense of like being a streetwear vibe.
Yeah.
At the same time, still African, like Afrocentric, and like have
Yeah.
like a similar appeal. At
Yeah.
the same time, just merging the two worlds together.
This looks so African. I love the fact that they don't look like European. You're not using diamonds and stuff. It looks so African. What's your take on the industry of making beads, of making jewelry, as a young black man from the township?
Yeah.
Is the business taking well? Are people supporting the business? What's your take?
Okay, so honestly, like about my brand, I would say it has grown rapidly, like real quick. So people from where I'm from, like
Yeah.
people from Mandalay, they really support me, and like my friends and friends from campus. So it is something that's like really working for me, and over time I can like see that it's something that's gonna be like
Bring
quite
your money.
something.
You just
yeah.
mentioned campus. Are you
Yeah.
studying, and what are you studying?
Oh yeah, I'm still a student.
Yeah.
How
I'm
can we
also a
forget that,
student.
yeah?
Yeah. What are you studying? And
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing architecture.
wow.
Yeah.
So truly, look at this. This is architect, guys.
Please,
Come on.
So
yeah.
for the people out there that's watching us and things like, yo, you want to be in Litha's footsteps, and how can we follow that? You know, how can they follow that?
Okay, so there's a lot of ways to like pursue your dream.
Yeah.
Like all I can say is whatever you have in mind, don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
Try it off.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like all those fears you have, like look over them. Because once you start, it's crazy. Like things just fall in part, like fall in place for you. Like in a,
Yeah.
in a weird sense like that. So
Yeah.
I'll just say, just start.
Yeah, and that keeps you
Yeah, that gives you
motivated.
motivation.
Yeah.
And speaking of dreams, where do you see yourself? Where do you see your business? Let's say in the next 2-5 years.
2 or 5 years. Okay, so first of all, I actually want to have my own shop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like my own like space whereby
You're gonna put us as models there. Just so
you see what I mean.
you know?
So yeah, like my own space whereby
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
actually become creative and showcase my stuff, my own like spot.
Yeah.
And then
True.
I would like my pieces to actually get sold overseas. Like that's
Wait,
like the
bro, this
initial
look gonna be
plan.
overseas, like, bruh.
That would be
Seriously,
great. That would be
overseas, like-
awesome.
Yeah.
It would be so awesome because, like, if you can actually do that as someone from Mandalay, what else can people do in that area? Because I
Yeah.
love, like, not so far from where you live. You
Yeah.
know what
So,
I mean?
so you know where I'm from.
Dude, I'm your neighbor.
Yeah, you feel like you're relatives now.
Exactly. Let's do it now. Yeah.
I want to also talk about your biggest inspiration. Who inspires you, or what inspires you to keep you going? Because I know starting your own business, especially as a black
Yes.
young man in South Africa, there's so many disadvantages out there, so many issues that are happening out there. What keeps you sane? What keeps you to be on the line?
Oh, yo, what can I say? Okay, basically, whenever I have like major stresses, so I jog a lot. That's like my medicine. Yeah, so I can like.
I can see the body. Thank you so much.
But I'm wearing
Thank you
clothes.
so
Yeah.
much. I'm sure everyone's gonna follow you on social media to buy these beautiful pieces.
Yes,
I
guys.
wish I could say
Look at this.
these are for
This
us,
is
but
so
guys,
beautiful.
these are for clients. These
Yeah.
are clients
Yeah.
already. But
But
right
right
now,
now,
it's a music video.
A
Right
music
now,
video called Ntando, guys. The river, but I can't say that word, you know.
Emlanje.
There we go. He's
By
helping
Ntando.
me. Check it out. Julle is stil met ons. Dit is Ekse Live, kanaal 263, and we are with Indibano the Encounter. And it is birthed out of, in September actually, 2018. But I'm not going to say this beautiful man's name because Sanala will say it for me.
Yes,
You know?
man, we're joined by Malibongwe, who is an incredible actor. We've seen him on our TV screens, but he's not here to tell us more about his acting skills, because we know he does the best there. He's going to tell us more about his upcoming event taking place on the 6th of July, which is this upcoming weekend. If you're a creative around the city of Cape Town, that's of course an event that you'd like to be in. Malibongwe, welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me once again. Yeah.
We had you last day, talk about your career, and you've done some amazing work
so much,
since then.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Indibano.
Yeah.
It's not every day where we get young people doing this amazing event to give back to communities and allow other people to come into a space where they can rather give birth to create talent or grow their talent. Tell us about Indibano the Encounter. What is it about?
Yeah. So like as I've mentioned like last year, you know, when I was here, that it was a sort of an initiative that I thought of when I was still starting up in the industry, and it only sort of, you know, became a thing last year, where I thought, let me actually create a platform for young people to come up and let them network with people that are in the industry already. Because you know, the industry is hard, but if you have people like, you know, mentors, it can get a bit easier. So that's why I thought, let it be a thing.
Does this continue with the past 6 months that you've been busy with at the same time?
Yeah, no, like this past 6 months, I've been traveling and been doing quite a few work, which has also contributed to Indibano. We've managed to have our 4th one, which was last month. Well, our 3rd one. It was in Joburg, so the past 3 ones were in Joburg, and then I said let's have the 4th one in Cape Town, and let's see how would it go.
What are you expecting with the 3rd one here in Cape Town? 4th one.
The 4th one, yeah. So I mean, look, we can only expect the best, and we just hope that young people come through. You know, we're not really looking at the numbers because you can't really measure impact with numbers.
Truly.
So even if we are to have 5 people, as long as those 5 people would take initiative and actually do best with what is given to them. On the
She
day.
asked you what you're expecting, but what can we expect from this event taking place?
I think, look, you can expect lots of knowledge, you know, about things that you probably might have not known about the industry. Because look, the industry is huge. From the presenting perspective, from the acting perspective, voiceovers, it's huge. So I think it is high time that young people like us who are new or who are in the industry already can just share the knowledge to other young people.
Yeah, to give more creatives perspective. And you know what I was also thinking about? You spoke about earlier on, we had the conversation earlier on, it's not about filming, it's more about acting. So then what the people that are going to be joining you, what can they take away from that? You know, maybe they would want agents or things like that. Will you be giving them agents? How will that work?
So look, we are not in the position where we can say that, look, we're going to give you agents,
We're going to give you jobs.
We're going to put you here and there. I'm not going to lie to anyone. But what I can say is we will give you tools. We will enlighten you in ways of how to go about it. We will point you to a direction. Look, I've had young people slide into my DMs and ask questions about the industry, and I've been open about it. And I've been open as to where to go, because I know once upon a time, I was in that position as well, where I didn't have anyone to go to.
Yes.
So I might as well give back as well.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're saying you've made it clear that there won't be agents. There won't be film directors say, okay, we want you to come. Because there's this idea for us as the new generation that we just want things to come to us. We don't want to go there and grab those opportunities for ourselves. Who are some of the people that will be there being part of the panelists and giving advice to people like me?
So we will be hosted by Vanessa Nhlapo.
That's great.
Who is an actress as well. And then we have Bongile Mansai, who's on Scandal. We have Sis Vaniswa. We have Sis Ntombi.
We have you as well.
Yes.
Well,
You guys expanded on a really big, large platform. I enjoy listening to that also. But I was wondering, since you are based in Cape, in Johannesburg, are you going to come to Cape Town? Are you going to make actually a company in Cape Town for us Cape Townians or no?
Look, depending on how this one goes, we will. Well, myself and anyone else who's helping me on the project, we will see how the response is. So if it's a good response, sure, we will come back. But we are looking into going into Durban next. So
you're just going away from me.
We just
stay here.
Look,
but I love the fact that you're traveling and you're taking this.
Yeah, we need to, man. We need to. I think young people are hungry for knowledge, and the best that we can do is to just give it to them.
Yeah, who are some of the people that you're currently working with in this organization, and what kind of work goes into planning an event, especially in Cape Town for the first time? Okay. I know Cape Townians can be very laid back.
Look, I kid you not, it has been stressful because I started actually planning the fourth one whilst I was planning the third one in Johannesburg, because I knew Bana, in Cape Town, you guys operate on a different time zone.
Yes.
You guys operate on a different kind of level. Yes. So I had to, plan ahead. And the difficulties in that is obviously, the time and not being here and not being able to speak to people directly, and everything is via email, everything is via calls. So, yeah, man, I mean, everything comes with its hardship, but we hope and pray that this Saturday will be fruitful.
How many people are you actually expecting there? Because I know it's in Kalicha, it's going to start to 30. How many people, 100 people are you looking at? And if it's 100 people, will you stay in Cape Town?
Look, like I said earlier on, it's not about numbers. Any number that comes, as long as we are able to have impact.
I think every creative needs to be in that space this coming weekend.
I think so too.
Because I know it's difficult to get into the entertainment industry. So if you love the entertainment industry, you are creative out there, I think this is a great initiative to come to. You are currently studying drama at Verds. Your honors at Verds. Why studying? Because you've got the passion, you've got the gift. Someone else will say, study accounting so that you have something to fall back. Why don't you take that route to study something that is aligned with what you do?
I think, look, everywhere I go, I would always advocate for education within the arts. It's so important because I've seen what it has done for many other artists within the acting space. So the reason was because I saw that there's many things that you can learn, especially in an academic space of that nature. As an actor, you need many tools, and those tools can only help you, to navigate yourself in the industry. And look, if you're also aiming for longevity, then go for education.
Longevity, I love that word. Quickly, before we let you go, where can people, are there tickets? Is it free event? What's happening? Well, is it happening what time?
Yeah, it's a free event open to anyone. It is happening at 2:30 until 4:30 this Saturday at Sivivana Center in Kailicha.
And how can they find you before we go?
So I am at Malibongwe_Mdwaba and Indibano as well. I'm sure the details are on the screen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
The show. There you have it, guys. It's happening this weekend. Sivivana Center, definitely right at the back of Kailicha shopping mall. Very easy to find, close to Home Affairs. Very easy to find, to make sure you go there this weekend. But right now, quick breather. We'll do more of Butliki and Amy straight after this.
With a bang.
So tuned into Ekse right here in Cape Town. You've said Kuba Lezozo until 5 p.m. Butliki right here and the beautiful Amy.
I also want to say something though. I also want to say, try to say Ekse and try to say also. I'm going to say Ekse.
That is great. I like when you say in Afrikaans. Sounds lekker.
Lekker, no? But we're with the creatives, guys, and we want to actually speak to them about the project and hear about what they have to say. So thank you guys for coming and joining us as well. You're welcome. What is the aim about creatives project and where does it come from?
Okay, well, first and foremost, is a group that was founded by Mdwaba.
Yeah.
We're now based in Khayelitsha.
Yeah.
It's basically a group of vibrant young people.
Yes.
That are passionate.
Yeah.
That are driven. You know, we love what we do.
Yes.
We do music, we do dance, we rap, we sing, you know, creative arts, you know, anything that's creative, we're the people.
What are some of the requirements for joining the group? Are there specific requirements? Because you said dancing, music, poetry, drama. Are there specific requirements one needs in order to join the creatives?
I wouldn't say there's requirements. What I would say is you just need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, you need to know how to sing or how to dance or to rap or whatever. You know, you need to have the passion, the drive, and then we will maybe training.
Yeah.
You know, we will gain experience through performances and workshops.
Yeah.
And then,
okay, from there. I'll talk to you, young men. They said you sort of need to be passionate about the art industry. How did you find out about this group?
Well, one of the leaders of the group invited me and my sister to it.
So you and your sister both creatives?
Yeah.
It runs in the family? And how has been your life changed since you've become part of the group?
Well, I've learned a lot, especially musically.
Yeah.
I've learned quite a lot, you know, even if I would decide to become, you know, my own artist, then I'd know what to do.
He wants to become the Beyonce this one, his own artist.
I know that you guys are a bigger group and they are standing over there, guys. No. But I also want to know if there's any challenges between you guys and how do you guys sort those things out, you know? Because you are a big group and you are different, you know, personalities. Yeah. So, yeah.
But I think the one and most important thing is that we've come together and we've become family.
There we go. That's what
We've become family. We've become friends that ended up being family, you know. So we get to understand each other. We don't only meet for rehearsals. We go out for lunch. We hang out. We get to listen to each other.
You go to parties also?
Of course.
Yo, you take me with?
Take it with guys.
Next time.
Let's talk about music side of things. You guys performed incredible songs there. I got a little bit of hallelujah. Thank you so much, God. That we got you live. Take us through what kind of music do you guys make and how do you come the creative process of the songs that you guys perform?
Okay, the creative process, you know, it's quite difficult.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have ideas and then lots of ideas and then we come together and put them together. And we don't only focus on gospel. We love jazz, I for one.
Yes.
We love soul music, we love pop, we love rap. So we kind of fuse them together and form just one big thing.
Yeah.
Don't know how to explain it though, you just have to hear it because it's so difficult to explain. But then we would show you, you know, and then
Yeah.
So you guys saying is all those things that you just said now, the art and the drama and the singing, so that all goes into one. So that's a different type of genre.
Yeah.
You guys have to make a name out of that. Do you know what I mean? And I guess maybe
What would the name be?
Yeah, that's why I was going to end off by saying that the creators is so project broad. Yeah, it is. And so now I wanted to actually know, guys, why did you extend the all the other things that you guys have as a group? Why did you extend the arts? Why did you go all that mile?
Well, it has always been the vision, you know.
Yeah.
It has always been the vision. But I think one of our directors is mainly focused on music.
Okay.
That is why we like.
So you
largely
pulled
focused
that
on it
in,
right now.
and then you pulled other things in. So
Yeah.
where did the other ideas come from, though?
Well, amongst us, you know.
Yeah.
I could be
You
here.
wanted to
and,
spice
you know,
it up, though.
Maybe I sing. I can also dance a little. you
Yeah.
know, and we incorporate that, and then as well. He can be dramatic as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
drama. He's
Yes.
acting.
Okay.
So yeah, we incorporate all these things.
He looks very shy and saying things dramatic. He's like, I'm good at it. I'm a drama king. So guys, you compose your own music.
Yes.
You guys, because you are creatives, he plays the musical instrument, which means you've got everything you need within this one group.
Exactly.
Where do we find the music? Where do we catch you guys perform?
Yes.
What projects are you currently working on? Do you have a CD out? What's happening?
Okay, we are working on two singles actually. I don't know if it's singles. Yeah, to call it singles. But we're working on two singles. Yeah, we'll keep in touch, but we have a page on Facebook. We the creatives on Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's where we upload our videos. And yeah, basically we're on Facebook.
Hey guys, anizosinika nehint nje manje, hint bayithini ngomani zikhuphayo okanye andiqondi umculo wenu. We thought we were going to give you an exclusive, but these guys are refusing.
They're refusing, guys. Why? You see, no? And then we're going to look there, we're going to scan you, then we're going to bring it back here, we're going to slot that into this interview, and then we'll know. And it's so great that you guys came along and actually gave some of your talent and to our viewers out there. What more can you inspire the viewers with what you have?
Yeah. What inspiration, what message are you guys trying to portray out there to young people?
You just need to push, you know. That's the main thing, you know. Don't give up. It's still a long journey.
Yeah.
You know, don't feel weary.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the start.
Yeah.
You know, just keep grinding, keep pushing, and then keep doing your music. You know, someone out there will notice.
Watching.
Yes.
What's fun about being part of this group?
Oh my God, we're crazy.
Yeah.
We are so crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Name one thing.
Speak for
One thing.
yourself.
They say they're crazy. What is one thing that you guys do before rehearsals and stuff?
Yeah.
They eat.
What is Siakonza?
Gosh, yeah.
They worship God.
No, it's right. No, it's
What
right.
has been your highlight so far with being part of the group?
Well, so far my highlight has been, you know, recording with the group.
Yeah.
I think I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. He loves recording with the group.
I see. No, that's right. One thing he only spoke about the recording because it's his passion. That's what they spoke about.
Who's the
That's
craziest
what you need.
from the three of you guys? Who's crazy?
She is.
Who's the diva?
She.
But do the drama then.
Who's the one that never talks even though they've got ideas? They just
It's this one.
this one. I can
Yeah,
tell.
we can tell. We can tell. Yes.
Guys, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
I think they're gonna perform right now.
Yes,
Is it? Can I get a signal? Are they performing? Okay, we're gonna check out a quick music video.
Okay.
They still have to perform later on. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so
It was
much.
a pleasure having you on the show.
You took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. You took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. Ooh, you took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. You took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. You took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. You took everything I was, made me what I am, and with all I am, I worship you. Ooh,
Wow.
The
I'm
lovely
speechless.
sounds from
I don't know
creators.
what to say. For the first time, I'm like, I don't know what to say. What a great, incredible
Exactly.
performance. Make sure you catch them on all social media platforms.
Yes.
Creative doing great things. They are
Great
based
things.
right here in Cape Town, but I see them going globally and influencing the global stage with their music. Right about now, we're joined by our last one all the way from Strand. I asked him a question while they were performing.
Yes, what you ask him? Tell me
I asked
yourself.
him, do you see yourself collaborating with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah, you guys are very good. I think your manager needs to take their number.
Yeah.
And then just collab, you know.
When you make it
together.
royalties,
So tell me about yourself. Where did the name Last Born come from? I'm very curious.
Okay. You know, I come up from Strand,
Yes.
very small location. So there was this guy called, I used to call him Big V,
Yes.
Daviro, yeah. He was older than me, but he was my friend, very older than me, yeah. So I used to hang up with him very much. So he ended up gave me the name because he said he's my father and I'm his last born.
That's cool, that's cool. Yeah.
Then when I started to rap, then TG, I wanted to use the name Butcher because my name is Bulelan. I want to use the stage name as Butcher, and TG said, no, you can't.
No,
that name sounds so para. He chose last born for me, and everybody loves it. Even now, Butcher has faded because now there's last born.
Everyone, because you said you started rapping. How did you start rapping? What influenced you to get into the rapping game?
Yeah, why hip-hop?
Yeah, to be honest, I used to smoke drugs.
Yes.
Yeah, so when we were smoking, we used to listen to the boom bap rap, the old school, Dr. Drez, Ja Rules. So, and we used to listen to Reddy D. So I will say Reddy D, he's the one who introduced me to this. Because, and I remember it was 2013 when I started rapping, right? 2013. There's this guy, street mate, Bongane. I call him Benji.
Shout out to Bongane, shout out to
Bongane.
So I used to when this is Bendipale, then he found my book. I say,
So you were literally writing songs and putting them under the bed.
I didn't it away.
But the guy told me, you good, man, why you don't go for it? I said, I'll try. And there's this guy we used to be together at school. His name is TX. So he said he's the producer, and I talked with him. Then I didn't know that. So he introduced me to TG. There's this bit of Eminem that When I'm Gone song.
When I'm Gone song. It's an incredible song.
I did a trashy song on that beat, and I said no. So you see, I said no, man. You can't take this out, man. This is not good.
And then from there,
you know when you want to become a rapper, you think it's easy to rap.
Yes.
But rapping is never.
If you never recorded, you think everything is easy, né?
Yeah.
So, but when you get in the booth, even that last one, it's hard to come out because you don't know, everything is new. So when I listened to myself on that song, I said, no, this is not what I want, man. This is not what I want.
What did you get afterwards out of that?
We deleted that song. Because
you know what? I love the fact that you stood and say, I do not love this.
You know, my producer, Tichi, he liked to say, I will take that song out. If you talk some trashy thing, I will take that song out. I said, no, man. When he's threatening me, he talk about that song.
And you've got so many things happening. I want to talk about the Good Citizen.
The Good Citizens, please, the project.
Please tell us a bit about that
before we go.
Good Citizen, I started Good Citizen with Kolisani, my partner in everything. We started the Nuktas TV, online television. So we said, no, man, let's... You know, most in location, people always complain, but they're not doing a solution, you see. So we said, no, man, let's clean all the public sectors, like schools, clinics, and police stations. So we collect every part. If you're interested, we are not the owners. There's no owner, and there's no, you can be part of it.
And you have a single, I think it's called Mover.
Mover.
Yeah. Talk about
what is single about? Are you telling people to be movers?
Or shakers.
That song is about fun, man. It's about fun. It's about fun. There's nothing much to talk about. You know, most in the location, you like to party.
To groove and have some fun.
So it says, don't...
I think you're going to show us a picture of that now. Muba Groova.
I think you can do it good.
Well, guys, thank you so much. Last month, it was a pleasure having you in the show. I think right now you have to go to the stage and perform. So, guys, there we have it. The last one doing great things right here on the show. What a great show it was. Thank you so much for joining us. To make sure you catch the repeat tomorrow between 7 to 8 in the morning. Other than that, you can catch us. I'm back with Kim tomorrow between 4 to 5 p.m.
And that is all from us as well. Thank you so much for joining us. As Hlumelo said, we are with you. We're with you between 4 to 5, and there's nothing more we can say because we entertained you, and that's all we wanted to do, give our love as we gave our love for the Monday of the 1st of July.
Yeah, definitely. definitely. We are here the rest of the
Yes.
week. Remember, we are, of course, on social media at Ekse_live on Twitter, and of course on Facebook at Ekse on Cape Town TV. Do what you gotta do to make sure you're part of the show. 021 448 048 number you should be dialing. Call us if you'd like to be on the show. But right now, here's Move on the Stage
And
by
he's gonna
Last
shake
Born.
us for us also.
Yeah. Last Born. Black Africa, shout out to Black Africa. Shout out to Rob. La machina for no address. 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 La machita for no address. La machera for no address. Move when I move. Move when I move. Move when I move. Yeah. Move when I move. La machita for no address. La machera for no address. La machita for no address. La machera for no address. Move when I move. Move when I move. Move when I move. Move when I move. Asifuni guns and dance, boost the glass, ngapha kuchi push the wash, push but tell bunganduza ndiyaza. Become a flash the Pakistani massive. Like Pakistan like any wash and some focus on Banage eye contact easy. Atin beti touch kurafus balu popos again me lay balik lon and dali bees fast in bees bali. I yawa kule hashtag party. So Bamba nam tonight low. You went na man. La machita for no address. La machera for no address. La machita. Aye. Yeah. Move when I move. Move when I move. La machita for no address. You went the man. La machera for no address. You went the man. La machita for no address. You went the man. La machera for no address. Aye. Move when I move. Move when I move. Move when I move. You went the man.